Bottled water got you down? Bottled water is time-consuming, expensive, and harmful to the environment. At Alpine Water Systems, we have been helping homes and businesses in Atlantic Canada eliminate the hassles of bottled water. With our bottleless water coolers and filtration systems, you will enjoy unlimited water whenever you need it at a fraction of the cost of bottled water. We now invite you to listen to what our customers have to say about Alpine Water Systems.
Before Alpine Water Systems, we used jugs of bottled water.
Prior to switching to Alpine Water Systems, we bought water in big bottles from the superstore.
Before our family used the Alpine Water System, we would go to the store and we would buy the large, heavy bottled water.
People started looking at that and thinking, oh, bottled water and bottled water equals bad.
Prior to going with Alpine, I was supplying my clients with bottled water, so I was going out and buying the 500 milliliter plastic bottles.
And I had some concerns about the jugs, whether they were clean and whether they were safe to use.
You had to drive yourself there and carry these heavy bottles into the car, and storing them was always awkward. We don't have a lot of space, so that was our main source of water, or we just had tap water.
And I would end up carrying that from the store to the car to the house.
We were looking for a water solution that would have elements that resonated with our values. So we run a values-based business, and we were looking for something that would be sustainable, but would also be practical and functional.
We decided to switch to Alpine Water Systems because the cost of buying jugs of water was expensive, for one thing.
I decided to change to Alpine Water Systems because of the cost of the bottled water and the bottles piling up here in the studio and then constantly having to remove them.
Trying to fill a water pitcher out of a fridge makes a big mess, and so it's a lot easier to fill it out of the water cooler.
As well, being a holistic nutritionist, it was important that I was able to provide my clients with a filtered water system.
Plus, we had some concerns about the cleanliness of the jugs and of the water system itself. It had never been cleaned, and so I got to the stage where I was buying small bottles of water rather than using the jugs that we were paying for.
The advantages of the new water system for my clients is the convenience of having water on site, so they can just bring their steel bottles or whatnot in and actually fill them at the time.
For me, it always goes back to the cost factor. It bothered me to pay money to buy water at a store.
We are paying about 50% less per month for this system than we were for our bottled water.
For myself, it's the fact that we don't have plastic bottles piling up throughout the studio.
The other factor was the storage. Do I buy one bottle, two bottles, three, and then if I buy them, where do I put them?
One of the things that I really like about it is that it doesn't look like a water cooler necessarily. It's not quite as ugly as the bottled water cooler, and it does kind of blend with the decor of our lunchroom better.
My personal favorite aspect of the Alpine Water System goes to the environmental factor. I know that this system has lowered our carbon footprint.
Another thing that I like about it is that it does use tap water, so we're not bringing in water from an outside source. We're using our existing water, just making it better.
My favorite part of the Alpine Water System is actually that you can have two options on the water temperature. So you can have really cold water, but you can also have room temperature water. I'm someone who prefers room temperature water, so I just love that I can have a filtered glass of room temperature water.
I would absolutely recommend Alpine Water Systems. It's easy, it's cost effective, it's convenient, and it's environmentally friendly, and we love it.
I would highly recommend the Alpine Water Systems to business associates, friends, and family, as well as to all my clients. It's really important to be able to have healthy, filtered water for my clients. One of the things that's really hard to get them drinking water, so if we have it available to them here, and I know that it's something that's clean and filtered, they're at least getting that much in when they're here with us during the day, which is such an important thing.
I would absolutely recommend the Alpine Water System to anyone. Their staff, when they came in, very friendly, very professional. They were on time. They set the system up very quickly. They answered all my questions and concerns, and I'm very happy with this unit. I would recommend it to anyone for their own home or their offices.
Alpine Water Systems is incredible. We don't have to think about anything. They come, they install it, and then it's there, it's ready to go. You never have to worry about filters, you never have to worry about bottles. You just have good filtered water for everyone to enjoy, and it's fantastic.
I definitely would recommend. We've enjoyed cost savings. It's better for the environment. I think the best thing for someone to do is to talk to Alpine Water Systems if they're interested in switching from the old conventional way to the new, better way of doing their water.
To start enjoying your water again, please visit us at alpinewater.ca to book your free consultation.